what's up you guys? Welcome to FlexiJ Anime and to another reaction video of Death Note. Oh boy. Thank you so much for joining and clicking on this video, hanging out with me and watching Death Note today. I appreciate you guys so much. I always say that. I mean it every single time. I really do genuinely appreciate you guys, your engagement, your comments, everything. It's so fun watching anime with all of you. I'm nervous about this episode though. This has been a wild ride. I don't know how to get off. I don't know what this ending is gonna look like. We have so many episodes left, but there's already so much that has happened. So, God, yeah. Look, at this point, it is a fact that L and Light will do anything to achieve their goal, to win, to have the outcome be in their favor in this whole scenario. And the last episode was really intense. The last several episodes, I mean, we were getting to that climax, and I can't believe that scene in the car with Misa and Light and his father, and just how L planned the whole thing. And now we're attached. We are gonna be closer than ever now. So I am very curious to see how this is going to play out and what new things will evolve from this, from spending so much time together. L has already been able to observe Light and his father for an extended period of time, for weeks and weeks and weeks. And now they're going to be literally connected at the hip. I know that I mentioned it in the last episode. Why is he so fixated? He's so fixated on Light and sitting with it. It's because I think he's all in at this point. He's 100% in. He thinks he knows. I think he knows that Misa is the second Kira and Light is the first. But it's the fact that he hasn't proved it yet. And Light is being so smart. L is obviously being just as smart, but they're just, the game that they're playing, it's so impressive. And at this point, it is a game. It's like a challenge. Who's gonna win? At this point, they both know. It's like all the cards are on the table. You see that person for who they are. And so now it's just making them say it. They're both so smart. And so I'm gonna push play on this episode, and I just wanna see what happens next, because there's a bunch of stuff going on with Rem. We got that table with a bunch of new characters. There's potentially a new Kira going on, like with someone writing a ton of names in a Death Note. I need to see a little bit more before I speak on that. And also, if Light is going to receive any help from anybody, it would be from Rem and not his own Shinigami. I mean, bro said that he would not help him. You can't trust me, don't rely on me, since day one. Rem is different though, and Rem said that if Light saves Misa, that Rem would kill L, correct? So there is definitely something going on in the shadows that we are not privy to at the moment. We don't know about yet, but I definitely think that Light has his butt covered. He went into this fully knowing, I think, what would happen, even though he wouldn't remember. And just quickly comment, because it's been really jarring for me to see, is how Light looks so different without the darkness and the corruption of the Death Note. His eyes, his expressions, the way that he speaks, it's so different. And it's fascinating to think about, because we hardly spent any time with this character before he had the Death Note and he was already corrupted by it, essentially. Drunk with the power, excited with the vision of the new world that he has planned. Because that all happened in episode 1. We didn't really see Light as a character, and I don't, just like how he is and who he is before he had the Death Note. And yeah, it's been weird, honestly. So I'm wondering what the plan is, if he's gonna get the Death Note back and thus the memories, if he's going to remember. We have a lot of episodes to cover still, and I can't wait to see what happens. Thank you guys so much for being here, clicking on this video, and hanging out with me. Let's dive into Death Note though. That's all I have to say. It's been a couple days and I've been sitting with it, working myself up to watch this next phase, which feels like now they're gonna be connected at the hip phase. Like, I don't know how long this is gonna last. But that's a very intense thing to be handcuffed to someone 24/7. So we'll see what happens, but appreciate you all so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this episode. But let's head into it today. Without further ado, it's Death Note. Let's go. I'm not ready. Okay, ally. Wow. Gotta scan the eye, fingerprint, and code. Is this the new building they're staying at? So much money going into this. So many screens. What? Dude.
どうしたそのおでこ。
そっち来ましたか。女房と喧嘩になりまして。
Oh, what?
まだ子供も小さいし、私は通いってことになり。
家には帰った方がいい。
もったいないな。すごいですよ、ここの部屋は。家族ごと引っ越してくればいいのに。
お前みたいな気楽な一人者と一緒にする。龍崎は
デートですよ。ミサミサの部屋でライト君。
Oh, yeah, let's see. That's hilarious.
監視カメラか。
Oh my god.
アマネが第二のキラと関わっしかしまずだ。
I bet Misa is pissed.
あ、はい。
デート的になれないんだけど。
私のことは気にしないでください。
He's like, just let me eat these sweets. I won't say anything.
甘いものは太るんで控えてます。
甘いもの食べても頭を使えば太らないんですけどね。
またミサをバカにして。税金あげるからライトと二人きりにしてもらえない？
二人きりになったところで私は監視カメラで見ます。
変態！そういう悪趣味やめてくれない？
なんとでも言っていいですが、ケーキはもらいます。
It's just so they can't do anything.
電気消すから。
赤外線カメラにもなってますから。
そんなことより、せっかく設
She
備の
just wants to jump in, honestly.
龍崎、全然やる気ないよな。
I bet.
やる気ですか。実は落ち込んでます。
落ち込んでる？
What?
はい。ライト君がキラじゃないのかと考えちゃいました。
Okay, here we go.
そしたらもうショックで。いえ、まだ疑ってはいるんですけど。
Yeah, clearly.
しかし、キラは人の行動をライト君をキラと疑うようにライト君を操っていた。キラに操られていた。そう考えると私の中で
その考えだと、僕もミサも操られていたが、
それは間違いないと思ってます。二人ともキラです。
Oh, wow.
監禁した時のライト君はキラでした。監禁したその時から犯罪者は死ななくなった。ライト君がキラだったでと2週間したら、また犯罪者が死に始めた。次のケースが考えられる。
Interesting.
キラの力は人を渡っていく。
I mean, technically, Kira's powers can pass from person to person kind of thing. It's like, yeah, the Death Note. It's very interesting how he's working with like a lack of specific information, like the Death Note, the Shinigamis and stuff like that. But technically still pretty accurate, you know what I mean? The Death Note in the hands of anyone, you can say, even if you're joking about it, would control you to a certain extent, because with that kind of power, as one says, comes responsibility, and it's like, what the fuck do you do with it when you have it, when you find it? And that's the fun thing that everyone in the comments and everyone who's ever watched the show thinks about. What would you do with the Death Note? And then henceforth, if you have the Death Note, does that mean it's controlling your thoughts and your actions? Some will argue no, but I can see an argument where the answer is yes. And so yeah, it's just ironic. It's funny.
後から次のケースが考えられるの力は人を渡っていく。
I mean, technically not wrong.
もしそうなら、キラを捕まえ
から参ってるんです。
What an exhausting thing that he's trying to figure out. Yeah.
これではいくら捕まえても。
しかし、まだそうと決まったわけじゃないだろう。やる気出せよ。
いや、あまり頑張らない方がいい。
We just
必死になって追いかけてもこっちの命が危なくなるだけ。そう思いませんか？
go sleep on it.
龍
Go
崎
get some rest.
Huh?
What the fuck? Guys, what? Why did he just punch him?
痛いですよ。
Yeah, he went flying.
僕がキラじゃなかったから自分の推理が外れたからやる気がなくなっ
言い方が悪かったかもしれませんのでやめましょうと。
こっちから追い詰めないで捕まえられるはずがないだろ
Oh my god. Does he think that Elle wants to like give up?
それにミサや僕を監禁した
どんな理由があろうとも
Holy sh-
一回は一回です。
An eye for an eye. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay.
推理が外れたというより矢神ライトイコールキラマネミサイコール第二のキラで人間としてそれくらいダメですか？
Exactly.
ダメだねキラでないと気が済まないって言い方だ
キラでないと気が済まない。確かにそうかもしれません。
Hmm.
ライト君がキラであってほ
I
しかった。
wanted you to be Kira. Hi.
一回は一回ですよ。結構強いですよ。
部屋に連絡してと
Guys.
はい。
龍崎聞いてくださいミサミサが18の読者人気投票で
はい、そうですか。
つまり西中監督の次回作のヒロインに決まったってことで
どうした
松田のいつものボケです。まあ、松田さんは天然だからな。聞こえて
Natural
ます
at
よ。
that. That is hilarious. An eye for an eye. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Can't Elle just have like a small moment of slight depression while he's processing this? I get it. He'll snap back. It's fine. But that was very interesting that he kind of admitted in the moment, you know what? I kind of wanted you to be Kira. I also enjoyed that Light mainly used his hands. He was punching, and Elle was using his legs and kicking. All right. 2 months later? Oh, okay.
龍崎やる気ないのに悪いがちょっと来て
I'm sorry, 2 months. And then before this, all of the observation while being locked up, they're getting really close. I can't imagine being chained to someone for 2 months. Look at how he's sitting in his chair. Like I'm wondering if the psyche would snap. Do you know what I'm saying? They're playing such a game. It is just making me wonder if anyone's game is dropping or if they're both just like on.
これをよく見てみろよ偏ってるだろ3人とも日本を代表する企業に重要な位置で関わってい
Japanese
た人物
businessmen. Okay.
その3人が四つ葉の株価は上がりその他の企業は四つ葉にとって都合のいいし調べるとそれはこの三角葉に肩入れしているとしか
Also, right now, Light has no memory of the fact that he was Kira. So that's just also something that's like really messing with my head. Same with Misa as well. But I think potentially he made this plan. I think it's in action somehow, maybe through REM. I don't know. Oh my God, this is crazy. And then Light just gave up and surrendered to the process. And this is just him legitimately trying to help Elle. So maybe he's actually creating and like creating a relationship and bonding with Elle through trying to actually figure out who Kira is. Because at the moment, Light is so determined to find Kira because he has no memory of being Kira. It's tripping me out.
悪人を裁くのが本当の目的ではない。
カモフラージュに会社の利益のために人を殺しているとも考えどうだ少しは
Yeah,
やる
his
気出た
eyes
か
look so different. He just looks like a different person. That's interesting. The borrower of the death note will not be followed by a god of death, and the god of death always remains with the owner of the death note. And you also, as a borrower, cannot trade the eyesight of the god of death. Interesting, we're talking about borrowers. Another thing, wait a minute. When the owner of the death note dies, while the note is being lent, the ownership will be transferred to the person who was holding it at the time. Okay, so we're talking about the borrowing of the death note and the rules and how it works with all of that. Interesting that the show wants me to know that right now.
何の疑いもかからずうまくいくとは面白いな。
Here we go.
ああ、全て我々の計算通りの数値だ。
僕は一つ引っかかっているんだが、先週殺すと決めた3人、どうして皆心臓麻痺で死んで、1人は事故死と決めたはずだ。
それについては多分指定したからだろう。指定時刻に彼は自宅でなく、ある女性とお忍びでに不可能な点があると。
キラは心臓麻痺で殺してしまうということだな。
Yeah.
だから先週も言ったとすれば最短の時間で自然に始末してくれるってことだ。
犯罪者の死の方を調べるのに手一杯なはず。一般人のそれらの死、そいつは神だよ。それにもう手は打ってある。
Have you?
あ、局長、茂木さんもお疲れ様です。すごいっすよ。ライト君の活躍で四つ葉グループにキラが関係してるんじゃ。
Nice.
はい。
多分それだ、松田。
え、
今次長からキラが政治家に賄賂を送っ。
キラはこう言っている。警察がキラを追うことさえしなければ政治家には手を出さ。
God, there's Kiras all over the fucking place now in this show.
すでに茂木は決心してくれたんだが、キラを追う気があるなら、私と茂木と共に今から警察庁に辞表。
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
警
whoa.
察を辞めなくては本気でキラを追うことはできない。
Unless you quit the police force? What the fuck?
キラを追うならクビ。今そう言われてきた。
それで局長は。
には局長ではなくなる。みんな自分の生活がある。よく考えてき。
そうですね。奥さんや子供がいる人は特に。
私は皆さんは警察に戻るべきだと思います。もともと私は一人でしたし、これまで残ってくれた皆さんに一人でもやっていけます。
Whoa.
そして必ず警察にキラの首を土産に皆さんに会いに行きます。
Bring his head as a gift. Jesus.
僕がいる限り一人ということはない。この約束もある。
Yeah, they're BFFs now.
八神
For
君
real,
が
for
キラを
real.
捕まえるまで行動を皆さんは警察に戻られた方がいい。
この事件には警察の協力が必要だと言ってくれてたじゃない。
指揮としてキラに従わず逮捕を望んでいたからです。
Mm.
しかし警察を辞める 2,3 人の一般人の協力は警察のして警察はキラを捕まえないと決めたんですから。
だ、確か。
This is Kira's plan somehow. I don't, not they're talking about another Kira, but I'm talking about Light. I wonder if somehow this is his plan. Guys, this show is fucking with my mind right now. And like what to believe, what not to believe, who is actually controlling this situation and who's in charge. If I should trust something.
協力とは言えません。
Oh!
だ、確かに警察で亡くなる我々かもしれない。しかし私たちの気持ちはどうなる。ここまで命がけでやってきたんだ。ここにの決める権利はあるはずだ。
そうですね。ではどちらにするか決めてください。
しかし局長。
Look at him just casually tying a knot with that, with his tongue.
キラを捕まえられたとしても、その先どうするんですか。
Right.
考えていないが、キラを捕まえたその後、再就職だな。
決めました。僕も警察を辞めてキラを追います。僕にはミサミサの真似。それにこのまま警察に戻ったら負ける
He
って
loves
気が。
Misa.
に気をつけろ、松田。
Yeah.
空いた時間に協力するというのでは。
Oh.
ダメです。警察に戻るならもうここには。
Oh man.
ここの情報は絶対に漏らさない。
ここの情報は一刑事としてキラを追うのは自由ですが、刑事という職を失い家族に迷惑のは正しいこととは思えません。
龍崎の言う通りだ。
そうですよ。裏切り者なんて思いませんよ。
局長だって家族がある。私とお前では立場が違う。ずるいですよ。俺だってここでやりたいです。いつ死ぬかわからない覚悟でやってきました。やめたら浮田に顔向けが。くそ。なんで警察に勤める刑事が。龍崎。
お。
あなたは捜査本部の方々をクビになった場合でも者と家族が一生困らないだけ。
Wow.
なぜそのことを言って差し上げない。
余計なことは言うな、渡り。
すみません。
What?
なんだ。僕たちの生活は。
Was he testing
よかっ
them?
たじゃないですか、相沢さん。
俺が 警察を辞めて一緒にやるか。
Yeah, everything's a fucking test, man.
違うぞあいつは自分で言うのが嫌いなだけだ。
そうですよ。
いいえ
He's right.
試してました
I was testing you. Yep.
どっちを取るか
Wow.
湯崎
Yeah. Oh, come on, that's so L. Dude.
分かった。俺はここを辞めて警察に戻る。
Oh, man.
俺は局
That
長た
just
ちの
made
よう
him
に
go, oh, fuck
す
this
ぐに
then.
決断できなかったし、警察に戻る方に傾いていた。
個人にならずに。
いや、やめる。今またはっきり分かった。俺は龍崎が嫌いだ。龍崎のやり方全てがな。
私は相沢さんみたいな人好きですけどね。
こういうことをしらじらしく言うところがまたどうしようもなく嫌いなんだ。俺はここを辞める。
お疲れ様でした。
Oh, okay. Wow. So, look at me just I'm spiraling, but like okay, Light as Kira who made the plan, he had some kind of plan, I'm assuming. Is it wrong for me to assume and to continue thinking that he has this overarching plan that has been in motion for months? Or is that too big an ask? Is that too much? I don't know. But if I think of Kira, Light as Kira, when he had the death note and when he was making the plan, I'm wondering if this is part of his plan of essentially having them quit and causing all of this for them to not be police officers anymore because they wouldn't have as much power. I don't know. It's just making me think about what Light would want and what Kira would be planning. Light as Kira, not the other Kira, and not this Light. You guys.
また見つけたぞ。四つ葉の最大のライバル銀行の支店、自宅階段で足を滑らせて転落。
9月7日というと金曜日だ。もう一度よく調べ直して分かったんだが、都合の良い死は週末に集中して。
本当ですか？
最初の頃は死亡日時に金曜の夜から土曜の午後に集中した。
よく気づきましたね、局長。
おう、局長ではないと言ってるだろう。
いえ、ずっと局長です。
これは何かのヒントになるよ。
まだまだお前や龍崎に負けては俺になりたくないからな。
Cute.
お荷物。
四つ葉の中にキラがいるまだわかりませんが、もうキラの仕業だと考え四つ葉を徹底的に調べます。
国内外四つ葉グループの会社員リストできました。
That looks like a lot of fun.
よくこんなに早く出せ。すごいよ、茂木さん。
最初から何気にすごいですよ。
龍崎、僕にも何かやれることはありませんか？マネージャー以外に。
お役に立ちたいですか？
はい。
じゃあコーヒーのおかわり持ってきてください。あちらのお客様にも。
誰です？
Wait,
いつの
what?
間に入ってきたんだ。
彼らは我々の新しいメンバーです。
What?
俺は相葉、詐欺師だ。
Con man?
職業は泥棒。
Weddy?
詐欺師に泥棒？
僕はあらゆる社交に必要なものを見ると親密な関
Okay.
係になる詐欺師。
Okay.
潜入捜査に。
You're gonna be like field
どんな
agents.
鍵、金庫、セキュリティ。
Hell
そ
yeah.
の証拠にこうして我々に気づかれ。
犯罪者と一緒にやるのか？
犯罪者と言えるような表に出てくるものとは違います。
Mm.
裏の世界のプロとで。
四つ葉を探るなら、こういう人たちも
Yeah.
必要になる。みんなで力を合わせて頑張ろう。
Interesting. I guess they can use people like that now that they're not really a part of the police force or any of that shit. You know what I mean? What? They didn't know that.
よ、こんなところで。帰ってくるならちゃんと言ってよね。あなたの分のおかず買ってないわよ。私のコロッケ半分あげるよ。
ずいぶん休んでなかったから休暇がもらえてな。
休暇ってお休み？
ああ、そうだ。やったー！と毎週休めるんだぞ。だからこの公園にだって動物園にだって遊園地にだって。
Oh God.
どうしたの？ママ。パパが泣いてる。
Oh no. Oh my God. What the fuck, Death Note? Ah! Okay. I can't believe they just ended the episode like that. That was sad. This show's crazy. The show is really so impressive. That was really sad. Dad's going through a lot. We saw him at the beginning of the episode. He got in a fight with his family. I feel like he's gonna be thinking, oh, I wonder how that case is going. You know what I mean? Because he was such a huge part of it, and he did that for months, and he didn't see his family. I'm sure that created some stress and the separation, the not being able to talk to your wife and your kid, not being able to see them. Poor man is crying on a bench, and I wonder if he regrets it. I wonder if like he's either gonna be thinking like, man, I wonder how it's going, or if he regrets even being a part of it in the first place because he lost so much time with his family, and how he was saying like, oh, I can take you to the park now and the zoo, and I can like hang out with you because I don't really have a I kind of quit what I was doing, but he can't talk about it. It's very sad. I said a lot during the episode. My mind is really spinning with all of this, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this episode and about Death Note. I hope you're enjoying watching Death Note with me. I really do. But it's really taking me for a ride. It's way more than I thought that it would be. Now we have 2 new characters, and I'm very curious to see what part they're gonna play in all of this. And yeah, you know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for Light to get the Death Note back. But yeah, I have no fucking idea where we're going with this and what's gonna happen. So all I can do is keep watching, right? So thank you so much for being here, clicking on this video and tuning in. Oh man. Like at this point in the show, I'm baffled. And I'm kind of like on the edge of my seat, waiting to see what happens and how this unfolds. That's Flexi out though. I cannot wait to see the next episode. But until then, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and week. I'll see you soon though. Take care.